Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. I know it's been a long time since I put out my last video, the review of Bad Boys 3. Just had a lot of stuff going on, but today is a review of Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace, a spoiler review of Tyler Perry's Fall from Grace. I thought the movie was it was okay, it was pretty decent. Um, it's really a different type of theme from most of the stuff that Todd Perry typically comes out with. It seemed like it was more of a thriller. Um, it was okay. I like the beginning. The beginning pretty much started out pretty strong with the old lady, like, on the roof and stuff like that. I like they set the tone for the beginning of the movie. I like that. Let me see. Let me look at my notes. Yeah, let me see. The scenes feel like some of the scenes in the movie did feel like they kind of dragged a bit, but it seemed like it had a decent pace. But sometimes it just felt like some of the scenes should have gone on a little bit quicker. Let me see. Some of the dialogue also could have been probably more entertaining too. But let me see. The characters weren't all. Some of the characters did feel a bit one dimensional. I felt like they could have been more had more personality to them. Probably could look up some of the characters in the movie. I should have did it already, but let me see. One of the things that definitely did stand out to the movie that was kind of distracting was that wig that Tyler Perry had. I don't know if that was maybe a wig that he was wearing, the whole wig beard combo. I don't know if that was him or if it was some wig department, but that did feel kind of distracting. But also that dude, the other guy, the young dude in the movie, who was going out with the older woman. I forgot her name. Yeah, his. I know everybody was saying on social media his wig setup that he had. That was. I don't know. That was pretty distracting too. I don't know why they had to put him in a wig for. I think it would have been better if his hair was bald, but you know, it is what it is. But his performance also was pretty good as sort of like the villain in the movie. He did came off pretty dark, like that. Um, it did pretty much seem pretty interesting because stuff like that does usually happen. Somebody running game on some other person that they might feel is inferior to them. That did seem pretty realistic to me. So I did kind of like that switch. Most people can relate to that. The main character, Grace, played by Crystal Fox, I liked her performance in the movie. I like seeing Felicia Rashad. I haven't seen her in a while. Seeing her playing a villain role was really interesting. I never thought I'd see her as a villain, but I like seeing her as a bad guy. Uh, Shannon, played by Makad Brooks, I think that's how you say his name. I like his performance in the movie too. I like Cicely Tyson. I didn't really like her that much in this movie. I feel like they probably could have used her better to show more of her acting skill, with her being a legend she is. But I still like seeing her in general. I did like seeing Tyler Perry sort of being a bit more kind of a tougher character than he usually plays. It was pretty new to see that. Usually I don't know him from Medea or maybe, I don't know, playing some nice guy in one of his movies. So seeing him playing some type of stern, I think it was a lawyer. I don't remember the character he played, but playing some stern boss was new to see from him. Let me see. I like seeing the new actors in this movie that I've never seen before. Like the main character, Crystal Fox. I've never seen her in anything before. She seemed pretty new to me, at least. The character of Jasmine, that was her lawyer, played by Rashad Webb. I've never seen her before, so she seemed pretty new to me. Then some of the other characters, I like seeing new up and coming actors, or at least actors that I don't see very often in main roles. One of the scenes that really kind of distracted me in the movie was the bat scene where the main character Grace, she ends up finding out that the character of Shannon is a bad guy, and he was talking about using her and stuff like that, and she basically practically almost beats him half to death with the bat. I don't really know how was he able to survive that. That really threw me off. I thought he'd be dead, but somehow he survived that. I don't know how. That kind of put me off from the movie because she basically beat him almost like Negan did Glenn in The Walking Dead. I don't know how in the world was he able to survive that, but somehow he did without any type of brain damage. But okay, I don't know how that worked out. But one of the other scenes that did kind of distract me when it comes down to the acting scenes was the character of Jasmine. She was talking to her, I think her boyfriend or her husband, and she was mad about the case, I guess, not working, and she kind of like screamed at him, saying, "Who are you? Who are you? Are you my father? I don't want this." This scene, I feel like her acting could have been stronger. They could have maybe filmed that better, but that part, her acting kind of threw me off in that part. But other than that, she seemed like she's a pretty cool actress. I'd like to see more work from her. The plot twist, let me see. The plot twist is young is related to. Now the plot twist with the character of Shannon being related to Felicia Rashad's character, that being his mom, I didn't see that coming at all. That was a pretty interesting plot twist. I like that. Their whole thing of them working together to, I think it was to take money from older women and stuff like that. That was pretty interesting. I think that felt something I could probably see in real life, like a case like that happening. I like the whole thing of Tyler Perry getting into being more of like writing thrillers. I like that. Let me see. Like I said, I love seeing Cicely Tyson. I don't really see her much, but she's a legend, so I'm like to see her still doing work. I didn't really understand the cop guy. I forgot his name. Jasmine's, I think, husband or her boyfriend or whatever, her love interest. I think it was Jordan Bryant. I think that was his name in the movie. Okay, the scene where basically it was around the end of the movie where he ends up arresting some young kid, and he handcuffs him, and he goes to save his girl. That I think she called him. I don't remember how the scene happened, but I really didn't understand what type of cop would arrest somebody and leave him there and just tell him to stay. I don't know why did he do that. I don't know if that was for a comedic effect, but that seemed kind of weird. I didn't see that. I don't know what type of cop would do that. That was kind of weird. And then, of course, let me see. And then basically he sort of does the same thing again with Felicia Rashad's character when he gets into the house and he ends up arresting her and he just tell her to just stay. I know he ends up hearing his girlfriend screaming in the basement, and I don't know why he just thought that Felicia Rashad's character was just going to just stay there handcuffed. She just got up and left the house. I don't know what he was thinking. He probably could have at least handcuffed her to something, but I guess he was in a rush. But of course, her character ends up leaving, and she's off to continue her crime of finding ways to get money out of old people, old women, I guess. But I think he could have did something to subdue her, but it is what it is, I guess. Let me see what else. I guess basically, even though she did get away, she had to. Her son ends up getting shot because he's totally crazy trying to fight the cop guy. Let me see what else. Kidnap. And like I said, I did like that whole theme of the villains, basically Felicia Rashad's character and Mekhi Brooks' character, their whole villain plan to, get money out of older women and stuff like that by him seducing older women and stuff like that. I did find that was pretty interesting. That did I feel like something I could see happening in real life. Like I said, the movie was pretty decent. I do like the fact that Todd Perry is getting into a thriller. But I did feel that some of the scenes in the movie kind of dragged a bit. Some of the acting wasn't that good by some of the other actors in the movie. But like I said, I do like seeing new up and coming actors and stuff like that. At least the actors that I don't see very often getting work. So that was pretty good. It was a decent movie overall. I give it a 2 out of 4 stars. It was okay. I like seeing Tyler Perry doing something different. Something that doesn't involve Medea or some type of love movie. It seemed like more of a thriller. It was a decent movie. I heard he made this movie within 5 days, so it was okay. I don't. Would I see it again? I don't really know, but I give it 2 out of 4. Um, I know I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I'm going to try to basically drop at least some. I don't know how many videos, but at least something every week. I don't want to go bunch of like a month or whatever like that without having any videos. I want to have a review of any movie that I see every week that I can get a chance to see. I'm going to have a review of, and if not that, any new albums coming out, I'm still going to continue to do reviews on it. Definitely have some album reviews coming soon. I don't really know, but I definitely know. I don't know what I'm going to do a review of, but I know I'm going to have somebody's album coming out. Maybe I might probably get to Eminem's album. Movies, still have new movies coming out that I got to review. I'm going to be dropping more videos each week. I'm not going to go weeks where I'm not going to drop any videos. I'm going to try to have as many new reviews as I can each week, whether it's one video or more than that. I'm going to try to have more videos each week and not go several weeks without any. But I just haven't got a chance to doing it. But I definitely know for sure from this point on, I'm going to be having more reviews of course, new movies, music, and TV shows coming out. Comment, subscribe, and thank you for seeing this video.